So, people, season's done. Arsenal season's done. Another failure. Arteta has failed. Arsenal have failed. 0 trophies. And yeah, another failure of a season. It's finished PSG 2, Arsenal 1, PSG 3-1 on aggregate. They go to the final. Firstly, congratulations to PSG. Well deserved overall, to be honest. Yeah, and that's the season done for Arsenal. A failure of a season, and it is unacceptable. It is absolutely unacceptable this season. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care. I don't want to hear any of it. I don't want to hear any of it, people, right? I don't want to hear, oh, but we got to 2 semi-finals this season. Oh, we've had injuries. Oh, the referees. Oh, Arteta's not a striker. All this excuses after excuse after excuses. You need to keep it real, people, right? It's been another failure of the season. We've failed again. We have failed again. And at the end of the day, what can we say? What can we say, man? What can we say? And you know what? The most frustrating thing about it is we didn't even start off too bad. But the first thing I'll say is the first leg we go back to regret at the Emirates, losing that home leg 1-0. If we would have look at the way we started today, guys, right? On the front foot. Now, why did the players not start this game the way they did today as we did in the first leg at the Emirates? Why? Why? The way we started today was mad. Yeah, we was on the front foot. I was thinking, you know what? We actually have a chance to do something here. But that's the first thing I'll say, guys. The first leg cost us. We're going to look back on that, and that result cost us, right? That result cost us all day long. And then today, we start off, first 20 minutes, Rice misses an absolute sitter, big header. Odegaard actually shot for once, and the only time he had one shot in the game, and that was when he actually decided to shoot. The other times he gets the ball and he just lays it off because he's scared to shoot, right? Scared to shoot the whole time. But that one time he actually shot, Donnarumma made a fantastic save. We had chances. That first 20 minutes, Tim was bombing forward. We actually looked like we was going to do something. And then they go down the other end. Kvaratskhelia hits hits the post. And then that chance, we realized that kind of routed us a little bit, I thought. That chance from Kvaratskhelia, where he just hit it off the post. After that, we let them back in the game. We let them have more of the ball. And after that, they got the goal. And it comes from awful... I mean, I think you can fuck off. That set piece coach can fuck off as well. Nicolas Jova, yeah? They're always panning the camera at him. Always panning the camera in all the time. Piss off, mate. You're crap. No, I'm sorry. It worked really well when we scored in set pieces, but how about defending set pieces? We got one of the worst defensive set pieces record in Premier League, and that proved again tonight. From a set piece, Partey giving away an awful, giving away the header, right? Gives away the header, and look at that. And then Louise, to be fair, it's a great goal from Louise. Martinelli gets done. Louise, it comes off Saliba a little bit, takes a little deflection. Great finish from Louise as well. And they get the goal there. And just like that, you're like, wow. 2-0 down. What are we going to do here? But even at that point, we had another half to go. And I'm just thinking, you get a goal, how quickly football can change, how quickly momentum can change, right? And then there's another warning sign. We got a lifeline, the penalty on PSG, handball on Lewis Skelly. The penalty on PSG. Raya makes a big save for once. He doesn't dive too early. And you're thinking, hold on a minute. Now we've got a chance because that could be a big, big save. But no, we're going to throw it away a few minutes later anyway. Partey again. I said, you know what? I believed in Partey before this game. I said, you know what, Partey, yeah? You're the key to the midfield. I look like an idiot saying that, man. What was that from Partey today? What was he doing? Kvaratskhelia plays a low pass. It don't even reach flipping Hakimi properly. That should have been Partey's all day long. Partey misses the ball completely. And it's a great finish from Hakimi. 2-0, 3-0. We're done. We're done for. But then even after that, we pulled back a goal. Trossard. And by the way, I thought Trossard can hold his head up high, by the way. Trossard off the bench. Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Off the bench today. Yeah, does really well to win the ball back. Saka's there. It's a bit of a scrappy goal, but we get the ball back. And yeah, Saka gets the goal back. We're thinking too little too late. But then after that, Saka, Trossard again, makes a great cross. Saka misses a sitter. If that goal went in, if he scores that, could it have been a different game? We don't know. But at the end of the day, he's got to be scoring there. Saka's got to be scoring there. But this is my point. We had the chances, people. We had the flipping chances. We didn't take them. And that's the difference in Champions League. PSG were clinical and we wasn't at the end of the day. PSG were clinical, we wasn't. They took their chances. You know, they didn't have Dembele either. He came off the bench really late. And PSG didn't even play at their fully best, for being real with it. It was down to us once again. We was on the front foot in the first 20 minutes. We didn't get the early goal. And that only cost us today, people. Not just that, but the first leg, right, as well. The first leg cost us, and that comes down to Arteta at the end of the day as well. It's another competition, another semi-final in the bin. And it's a whole season once again we're winning no trophies, and it is unacceptable for a club like Arsenal Football Club. And accountability must be held to the manager. But we all know it won't. We all know the excuse is going to be. There will all be excuses coming out today about. But look how far we came. Everyone talk about Real Madrid at the game. Yeah, Real Madrid game was brilliant, but what did it lead to? It didn't lead to anything. It didn't lead to anything, people, and that's my point. At the end of the day, that's the point. It didn't lead to anything, people. Just another season with no trophies. Another failure. Another failure. Don't worry, because we can go again next season. Yeah, it's all right. Next season's coming. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We go again next season. Oh, it's fine because the rest were against us this season. Yeah. Don't. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, because we've had injuries this season. All of this excuse will be coming and coming and coming. The point is, we have been knocked out of every team competition. It's been an awful Premier League season. What's the point of even playing these last 3 games, by the way? Like, honestly, we've got 3 games left in the Premier League. What is the point? What is the point of playing these last 3 games? There is no point, is there? It's just dross, man. It is so dross. And I'm so gutted. I'm so gutted because the way how we started as well, people, the way how we started the game, you're just thinking we can actually do something here. The way, like, there's a belief that we get, you know, first 20 minutes, we looked on it. We looked on it, man. The energy was good. We was playing fast tempo, you know, but no, of course not. We go and fuck it up as always. Go and fuck it up again. Every single season, man. Year in, year out. It's the same old BS. Year in, year out, people. And honestly, I'm sick of it. Flipping sick of it. Year in, year out. Getting the hopes up and then just getting crushed every single season. It's flipping joke. It really is, guys. It really is. A lot of players had their heads in shame tonight. A lot of them do. You know, Partey in the midfield. Shocking performance tonight. I don't want to dig into him too much, but Lewis Skelly had his worst game in an Arsenal shirt. You know, Lewis Skelly was very, very poor. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to dig into him because it's Lewis Skelly, people. Like, he's been phenomenal for us. Why are we digging into a 17-year-old? What do you expect this guy to do? You know what I mean? Like, he had a really poor game today, but I'm not going to dig into him too much at all, if I'm being honest with it. But yeah, Skelly had a poor game. Partey had a poor game. Odegaard, I thought, you know what, Odegaard actually might be on it when he had that shot. Yeah, I thought, Odegaard, you know what, you had that shot, and I was thinking, wow, Odegaard's actually shooting. Maybe he's gonna have a masterclass today. But then what the fuck was that after that? Didn't win a single aerial duel. Was just soft like a fucking sheep in the midfield. Backed out every single duel. Didn't win any aerially. Didn't win any single duel whatsoever. He just backed out of it like a snowflake. Yeah, going forward, just lays it off when he should be shooting. Lays it off every single time. Passes it in the wrong fucking positions. Make the wrong decision every single time. Doesn't grab a game by the scruff of the neck. Doesn't do that as well. It's fucking shambles. Yeah, Odegaard, Partey, Lewis Skelly, very, very poor today. But I'm not gonna look into Lewis Skelly because he's 18 years of age, right? He's been phenomenal ever since this game. I feel like for Skelly, the occasion got to him. Yeah, I feel like the occasion got to him, and it's understandable. I'm not gonna look into Skelly. He's been superb for Arsenal. Yeah, but he had a poor game today. Who else? Who else, man? I mean, I actually thought our better defender was Jurriën Timber today. Going forward, gave everything defensively, was rock solid, to be fair. Big up to Jurriën Timber. Marino had a shit game. Martinelli tried, but just wasn't really working out for him, was it? Saka again. He got the goal. He livened up, but he should have scored the chance. He should have scored the chance. Saka should have scored that chance that he had. That sitter played a cross goal. You put your house on him to score it as well. And he didn't, man. He didn't. But yeah, honestly, it's just so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. Another season, another failure of a season, people. And there's a lot of reasons, and we can make a full video on it on why we failed this season. Definitely because of the recruitment. Yeah, as we know, not doing what's required. in the summer window, in the January window this season as well, which has led to this. Number two, the manager, he's done it to himself as well. Yeah, his tactics, right? He's some of his decisions. Once again today, the subs, right? I mean, if I was even Wanyeri, yeah, just go on loan, mate. Honestly, go and do it. Just go on loan, mate. Yeah, go on loan. Hand in a loan request, mate, because this guy's not even getting a single minute off the bench anymore. This guy's not even getting a single minute off the bench anymore. Yeah, if I was Wanyeri, hand in a loan request. Yeah, hand in a loan. Just loan yourself out, mate, because you deserve better. He's getting 5 minutes against Bournemouth, not even getting a minute against Palace, yeah. And you don't even bring him off this game. You keep Odegaard for the whole 90 fucking 5 minutes. Why? I don't want to hear it about Wanyeri. Oh, he's too inexperienced. Flipping Skelly played the full game. No, he didn't. But Skelly started the game. He's been playing week in, week out for Arsenal. Lamine Yamal plays for Barcelona. Flipping, they've got a bunch of youngsters who play 17, 18. Wanyeri is he's been one of our best players this season. I don't even care. I don't want to hear it. He's a guy even he came on 5 minutes against, was it Bournemouth or was it against another team he played? It might have been Palace, a team like that. And he did more than Odegaard did it in the whole game. Not this game, but obviously the game I'm talking about. This guy gives you something different, and you don't want to use him once again. You don't use him once again. Trossard, the only sub who came on made an impact was Trossard. Trossard came on, right? Actually played fairly decent, to be fair. So big up to Trossard. But at the end of the day, that is a fucking shambles tonight. I'm sorry. That is a shambles, people. It really is. It's another failure season. And I said it. Arteta, you win nothing. You got to go, mate. Yeah, you've been here for 5 years. You've won the FA Cup in the first season, but what have you done? What have you done since? I'm not denying Arteta's got us back up there competing. I've said this every single time. Yeah, he's got us back up there. But when it really matters, when the pressure's really on for Arsenal, right? When it comes to the pressure, and there's another semi-final that Arteta has lost. That's what 7 semi-finals that he's lost now. When the pressure's really on Arsenal, we can't deliver. Arteta can't deliver. Arteta can't get us over the line. He's proved it again tonight in another cup competition. And even when we had a big chance today, it's not like it was written off completely. We could have, that first 20 minutes, we was all over them. Nah, I'm sorry. Arteta has got us up here, yeah, but he can't get us to the finish line. It's proved year in, year out now. And it's a shame because look, we all want him to succeed. Of course we do. We're fans. We want this guy to succeed. But now it's getting to a point where he's going to spend more money again in the summer window, probably another 200 million, maybe even take him to 1 billion. And then when it really matters, when it comes to the cups, when it comes to the Premier League, he can't get over the line. He can't do it. These are the hard truths you got to say, people. And I know he's not going to get sacked. I know he's not going anywhere on sale. The Cronkies are going to keep him. The board are happy with him. Half the fans are happy with him because because where people look at it saying we've had injuries. Oh, it's been an unprecedented season. Oh, Arteta needs a striker, even though he's had 5 windows to even sign a striker and he signed Havertz and Jesus, but we missed that bit out. The referees are against us. It's a conspiracy theory. I get that, we've been hard done by referees' decisions. I get that. We've been hard done by injuries. I get that as well. I do understand that. But number one, he had the opportunity in January. He had the opportunity in the summer to do what's required. And that window was a fucking disgrace. Signing Sterling, Calaflori, Neto, and I don't know who else, Marino. Marino's turned out to be the best signing. He's not even playing his actual position. That summer window came back once again to haunt us this season. Not doing what's required again. And yes, that is on the manager as well, people. Not just the manager, but the Edu as well. Now he's fucked off. The recruitment. That's what it comes down to. But even this season, as games have gone along, the decision making ain't there with Arteta. He's got one plan. One plan of playing. One way of playing. He can never adapt. He's got no plan B. If plan A is working so much, and it has done in this season in parts. You think about the Man City 5-1s, the PSVs, the Real Madrids, right? I said this will be the big test for Arteta. I said because the Real Madrid game was 3-0 up. Yeah, we had something to hold on to going into we had something to really push on and go on to in terms of going into that second leg, right, against Real Madrid, and that was a fantastic win. But now I said, how is Arteta going to adapt now? Now we're trailing. How's he going to adapt and going away from home? And this is what's happened today. This is what happened today as well. And it's so frustrating because, as you guys are saying in the chat, we were all over them in the first 20 minutes, but we didn't take our chances. We didn't take our chances, and the lack of concentration for that set piece as well. That's the difference. PSG were clinical, and you got to be clinical in this big stage in Champions League. PSG proved that. I think both games, Luis Enrique outclassed Arteta in both their games as well. And I think they will deserve the winners by far. And they're going to go to the final against Inter. And I don't know if they win it or not. But at the end of the day, we got to put it this way, guys. How many years we're going to keep saying next season, FC? How many years? I know it's not all on the manager. And I'm not saying it's all on the manager. I've said another number of reasons. It's not just Arteta's fault. But he's the manager of our football club. You've got to take the majority of the blame, my friend. You've got to take a majority of the blame as the manager of our football club. You've been here for 5 years now. We're Arsenal Football Club. We need to win trophies. Yeah, we need to win trophies. It's as simple as that. And you've not done that in 5 years. I don't care if we came so close. Have we done it? Have we got over the line? No, we haven't. And that comes down to you, my friend. So at the end of the day, with Arteta, thank you for what you've done. Because you have done a good job. I'm not taking that. Nobody's taking that away from this manager. Seems to be when you criticize Arteta, everyone thinks you hate the guy. We're all grateful for what he's done in terms of getting us back up there, competing. Because we was in the gutter. We was in the absolute gutter with when he first came in. We were playing Europa League football. We were getting rolled over week in, week out. But it's got to a point now where you have to look ahead to more. We need success. And unfortunately, finishing second and winning nothing every single season is not success. And this season we've digressed as well. It's not like we're progressing. You can't lie to me. The Premier League has been atrocious to watch. The amount of draws we've got. We could fall even short if we don't beat Liverpool, Newcastle, or Southampton. It could get even worse in second. We've digressed in the Premier League. We've been knocked out the FA Cup early. And knocked out by Newcastle in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. And now today against PSG in the semi-finals. Another season with no trophies. And that is not acceptable. It is unacceptable. You cannot sit there and justify that, people. I'm sorry, you can't. We're Arsenal Football Club. We're not Tottenham. Why we have a mentality like Tottenham? And listen, people talk about, you can't sack Arteta because it may fail and you may go backwards. Yeah, I'm willing. I understand that as well. That's a good point. It may well and truly do that. But we need to do something, because if we don't, we're going to keep doing like this. A nearly team, a nearly club, where we get year in, year out. But we came close to it in we this time. It's all right. We go again next season. People say, but nobody can do a better job than Arteta. Well, look who's in the final. Inzaghi. Yeah, Inzaghi. He's in the final right now. Wouldn't say no to him, would you? Conte may leave at the end of the season. Napoli in his first season going to win in the league. Wouldn't say no to him either. Don Simeone, absolute top manager as well. But no, we don't want any of them. It's fine because we've got Arteta. At the end of the day, look, as I said, for me, he's got us as far as he can. Thank you for the tools you gave us, Arteta, and you've got us, this far competing. But you've proved once again, when the pressure's really on, you can't deliver, my friend. And it's as simple as that. I'm sorry, guys. That's the harsh truth. These are the conversations that you need to have, people. These are the conversations that we need to be having, because, as much how hard it must be for some people to say this, and for me, I don't want to say this, but it's the truth. I'll say it how I see it, people. I'm saying how I feel. And at the end of the day, this is the truth. That you can't deny that when it really matters, we've not got the bollocks to get it over the line. And it's been this year in, year out now. It's been this year in, year out. So it's as simple as that, really. But fair play to PSG. Overall, I think they deserve it, and they're probably going the whole thing.